I knew the price of starting a food trailer, but I didn't know the cost. And yeah, there is a difference. HFFE. What's up, folks? So I thought I had a bargain when I only paid $20,000 for a custom built food trailer. And honestly, I did get a good food trailer for the money. But $20,000 was only the price of getting the trailer. The real cost was everything else that it took to turn that trailer into a working business and then to keep that business running. Yeah, you become a juggler in actually. I mean, you are officially in the circus. So what's going on, everybody? This is Ernest with Hefe, Half Fresh Fish every day. And today I want to share 7 things I had to know, or I wish I had known before starting the food business. I'm not sharing this because I have everything figured out. I'm sharing it because I'm living it. I've made some good decisions, made some bad, expensive mistakes. I've learned lessons that nobody tells you about, and they're normally ones that's going to cost you money. Now, if you're thinking about buying a food truck, concession trailer, or mobile unit, or mobile kitchen, this video may help you understand what you're really getting yourself into. So, let's get into it. Number one, buying a trailer is only the beginning. When you look at a food trailer online, the first thing you see is the purchase price, right? Start doing the math in your head. The trailer costs this much. I already know how to cook. Got a menu. All I need to do is open a window, serve good food, and collect their money, right? All that sounds great, but that's not how it works. The trailer is only the tool. You still have permits, inspections, insurance, registrations, and health department requirements. You're going to need a commissary agreement, especially here in the state of North Carolina. You need fire safety equipment. Do you know how much those fire extinguishers cost? Like 300 and up. You need water tanks, plumbing, sinks, refrigeration, and the right electrical system as well. You need small wares, pans, utensils, food storage containers, cleaning supplies, sanitizers, thermometers, gloves, and more than you can imagine. A lot of these things might not cost much individually, but $20 here, $50 there, and $100 somewhere else adds up very quickly. Yeah, check your credit card statement and see what I'm talking about after getting all this stuff. And here's the part that people don't think about. You can spend money on that trailer for weeks or even months, like I did, before you make your first sale. Yeah, my trailer sat for a minute, months even, because I had to get it inspected and I couldn't get in touch with the inspector. And that is the difference between the price and the cost. The price gets the trailer into your driveway. The cost gets it legal, equipped, stocked, and ready to serve somebody. Number two, you need a complete power plan. If you watched my previous video, you already know I learned this the hard way. Don't repeat what I did. Take a page from this video. So my trailer has a 50 amp, 120/240 volt electrical system, man. I have an under-counter refrigerator, a mini split air conditioner, lights, outlets, a water heater, and other equipment that needs power while I'm out here working. And my fryers, they run on propane, but almost everything else depends on electricity. When I first started, I thought I just needed to buy a generator with a big wattage number. That's what I thought. I purchased a 11,000 watt champion inverter generator because you have to have a quiet generator, especially here in Asheville, under 69 decibels. So that's important too. I didn't mention that in the last video. So on paper, it looked like more than enough. But I learned that you cannot choose a generator based only on the largest number printed on the box. Now, you have to understand voltage, running watts, starting watts, outlets, fuel consumption, and how everything inside your trailer works together. Then on May 21st, 2026, that generator was stolen. That taught me another lesson. Your power plan also needs to be a security plan. Eventually, I purchased two 4500-watt inverter generators that can operate in parallel. And you have to have a parallel connector, which is about $50 on Amazon to connect the two generators. Now, what they do is they give me more flexibility and they're easy to move and store in my storage unit. But look what happened. The trailer had one price, then I had to purchase a generator, then I had to replace the generator. Yeah. And then I needed locks, chains, security equipment, and a better storage plan. That's the cost. Before you buy a trailer, calculate the power requirements and decide exactly how you will secure the equipment. Don't wait until something happens. By then, the lesson becomes much more expensive. Number three, equipment never stops costing money. Never, ever stops costing money. And when people imagine owning a food trailer, they only think about the large equipment. But no, no, no. You got the fryers, the refrigerator, the generator, the sinks, the air conditioner. But the large equipment is only part of it. You need propane. You need generator fuel, whether it be gas, propane, or kerosene, even. And you need fryer oil. You need extension cords that can safely handle the electrical load. You need hoses, regulators, placement parts, and maintenance. And equipment does not care whether you had a profitable week or not. It don't give a damn. It's gummy worms. If something breaks, it has to be repaired. If your refrigerator stops cooling, you don't have a refrigerator problem. You may also lose the food inside of it as well, man. So if your generator stops working, you may lose an entire vending opportunity. And sometimes those vending opportunities can cost up to 1,000 or more bucks. Try some of those big festivals like Essence Fest, 6 to 9,000. And if your fire goes down while you got customers standing in the window, there's no way to serve them. That's why you need an equipment maintenance fund. You should be putting something aside every successful event and don't wait until something breaks and then you try to find the money. Have the money available already. Slim, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot with this. It's not, yeah, it ain't sweet. And the equipment's going to need maintenance eventually. And that's not bad luck. It's part of doing business, man. And it's going to break down in the least opportune time. Number four, food cost is more than just food. Yeah. Now, you can know the price of your fish, shrimp, chicken, or potatoes and still misunderstand your actual food cost. Let me explain what I mean. The fish has a price, but you also need breading, seasoning, and oil to cook it. You need a bun if it's a sandwich. I put lettuce, tomato, coleslaw, hefe sauce on my fish sandwich, so I got to pay for all that. So you need to pay for sauce, coleslaw, fries if it's a platter. You need a container, napkins, utensils, and a bag to hand it to the customer. Plus the receipt book. That's expensive too. That costs. And last but not least, you got waste. Yeah. Sometimes you prepare food based on the number of customers. you expect, and they don't show up. Ain't nothing like having a bunch of people walking past your food trailer and ain't buying nothing, man. I get pissed. Sometimes the weather changes. Sometimes the location simply does not produce. And all of that affects your food costs. You can have a busy day and have a bad financial day if your menu is priced incorrectly. If you ain't pricing your food right, trying to be cheap and not charging what you really need to charge, yeah, you're not making no, you making sales, but you're not making a profit. And that's why you're in business. If I sell a meal for $20, it does not mean that I made $20. The food comes out of that money. The packaging comes out. The fuel that's running your generator comes out of that money. The location fee, if there is one, comes out. And sometimes, like I said, man, some of those fees are astronomical. Some of them are reasonable. Some people won't even charge you, but some of them are very expensive. And last but not least, labor. Hey, don't forget you got to pay people, and they want their money. They came out and worked, and it's hot, and they sweating, and they tired, and they want to go home. They feet hurting. You got to pay them. Taxes come out, and whatever remains is what your business actually earns. Before you set your price, let's calculate the complete cost of putting that meal into the customer's hands. Number five, a good location does not guarantee customers. I used to believe that if I parked in a visible location, opened a window, and served good food, people would come. You know the saying: if you build it, they will come. That's a movie, champ, and know that that's a movie. It ain't reality. If you build it, they won't come. They won't give a damn, Sam. I know I'm acting a little silly today, but check it, they not gonna care until they do care. Um, I've done locations that look like they should be perfect, and I didn't sell a thing. Yeah, I've promoted locations on social media, gone live on Facebook, and still heard crickets. Listen, man, that'll humble you quickly. A busy road does not automatically mean hungry customers. You got stores up and down that road, and they not stopping for them. Will make you think they gonna stop for you. A large business does not mean its employees know that you're outside. I've encountered that several times. And having good food does not help if nobody knows where you are. You need marketing before you arrive. I'm going to do a video on marketing as well because you have to do it, and we can probably help each other on that. You need a location to promote you to its employees or customers. You need flyers, social media posts, email announcements, and signs people can actually see. You also need to know whether people at that location are allowed to leave their work area to come outside to even purchase the food. You need to know that, man. You gotta know it. Sometimes the problem is not your menu. You might have the best food on earth. Sometimes it's timing, communication, or even access. Before you commit to a location, ask how many people work here and how many people are here now. What time do they take lunch? Has a food truck worked here before? And how do they do? Will management announce that I'm coming? They be busy, man, and sometimes they don't. And people soft and tell me, "Oh man, I didn't know you was out here. We ain't hear nothing." Our employees allowed to come outside. Where will I park? You need to know all this information. You want to go in there and trying to figure it out when you get there. Can the customers see me when they leave out of the building? Am I around in some back alley somewhere, expecting people to come around to the back alley, or am I out invisible? Don't just find somewhere to park. Find a location partner who wants you to succeed. Yeah. Number six, you must count your time and protect your safety. A food trailer is not passive income. So if that's what you're thinking, forget about it. Before I serve one customer, I have to shop, prepare the food, load the trailer, hook it up to my truck, and then tow it to the location. Then I have to set up, cook, serve customers, clean everything, pack up, drive home, or go to the commissary, empty my gray tank, fill up my water tank, and then if I'm lucky, I can go home. When I first started, I was working night locations, and sometimes I would get home close to 4 o'clock in the morning with equipment and a few dollars in my pocket. After my generator was stolen, I had to take a hard look at how I was operating because I have to put my safety first, man. I got to. Now, making money is important, but getting home safely is even more important to me, anyway. Yeah. That experience helped me push toward daytime locations, corporate lunches, hospitals, manufacturing facilities, and employee appreciation events. There is another cost people overlook: your own labor. What about you, Slim? You putting in a whole rack of work and getting gummy worms. That's I got that from my man on KG Live. Check him out. He's funny. Now, if we work 10 hours and that business only has enough money to replace the food, you did not work for free. The business owes you, man. It owes you. You put in the work, you deserve to get paid. And even if you can't pay yourself everything in the beginning, you still need to track those hours. Otherwise, you can convince yourself that the business is profitable only because you are not counting your own labor. And that's false doctrine. Your time is valuable and you need to get paid for it. Your health has value. Your safety has value. Make sure your business model respects all three. Number seven, do not depend on one way of making money. You can't, because one may fall short. When I started, I thought the main business was going to be parking somewhere and selling one meal at a time through the window. That's what I thought. But vending is unpredictable. You can prepare for a crowd and get a slow day. You can have a great location one week and a poor location the next week in the same place. The weather, oh my goodness, the weather can shut you down, down, all the way down. Equipment can shut you down. The weather can shut you down, and the location can cancel. Man, the weather been a beast, man. We had a hurricane, Hurricane Helene. It shut us down. That is why I started looking at other ways to use a trailer and the Hefe brand through corporate lunches, employee appreciation events, hospitals, pulling up to the hospitals. I have 3 hospitals now that I do. Manufacturing facilities. I'm still working on that, man. Yo, let a brother in, Slim. Try me out. If people be telling, oh, everybody don't want to eat fish. Well, don't eat the fish, man. I mean, they gonna go eat somewhere anyway. For the people that do want fish, let them eat the fish. Catering. And we get off my James Brown begging, please, 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 don't. But yeah, for real though, they don't want fish. Let them go somewhere else and eat it. I got chicken wings too. We got catering, private events, festivals, pop-ups, and you have to market each of these in a different fashion. Festival season is a great time to maximize your money that I see. Pop-ups, you got to do a lot of your own marketing. Trailer should not limit your business. It should help you reach more customers. One of my goals is to build recurring daytime clients, businesses that know when I'm coming, and employees who are expecting me. Hey man, that's a beautiful thing right there. There's nothing better than that. That when those two come together, yeah, it's music to my ears. The more predictable, that's more than predictable than driving around hoping to find a crowd. The food trailer is part of the business, but the relationships, repeat customers, and contracts are what can turn it into a sustainable operation. In closing, so there are 7 things. Let me see. 7 things I wish I had known before starting my food trailer business. Number one, buying a trailer is only the beginning. Number two, you need a complete power and security plan. Number three, equipment never stops costing money. Number four, food cost is more than just the food. Number five, a good location does not guarantee customers. Number six, You must count your time and protect your safety. And last but not least, number seven, don't depend on one way of making money. Don't do it. You can do it if you want to, but I'm just giving you some advice that I've learned in 4 years of doing this. I still believe I got a good deal on my trailer, but now I understand that $20,000 was the price and not the cost. And there's definitely a difference. If you're thinking about starting a food truck or concession trailer, don't let this video discourage you. It can still be a great thing. This is all I do, folks. I got more freedom. I work hard and I play hard. I have a lot of freedom today and can do the things. I don't have to ask anybody, man, can I take off to do this? So don't let it discourage you. Let it prepare you. There is money to be made in this business, but you have to treat it like a business, not just a kitchen on wheels. I'll place links in the description on some of the equipment and supplies I use or recommend. Some of those may be affiliate links, which means I earn a small commission, and if you purchase through them, there will be no additional cost to you. It'll still be the same price. But I would never recommend something that makes just to make a commission. If I haven't used it or properly researched it, I'm not going to tell you about it. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment. Let's have a conversation. You have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Um, Tell me what you wish somebody had told you before you started your business, or tell me what you want to know before starting your food business, your food trailer business, your food truck business. It's the same thing, only you drive the food truck, you pull the trailer. So, once again, my name is Ernest with Hefe Hot Fresh Food every day. We show up and we show out, and we'll see you on the next video. Hefe.